In the year 1587, over 100 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island, full of hope and ambition. They were a daring group, charged by Sir Walter Raleigh to establish England's first permanent colony in the New World. Led by John White, the colonists included men, women, and children, families determined to build a new life across the sea. But as history tells us, their story faded into silence. When White returned to Roanoke in 1590, after a long and difficult journey back to England for supplies, he found the settlement deserted. The word CROATOAN was carved into a post of the fort, and a similar message was etched into a nearby tree. There were no signs of struggle, no graves, no remains, only whispers of what had been. The Lost Colony of Roanoke has since become one of America's most enduring mysteries. But while the colonists vanished, the lessons of their fate remain, etched not in wood, but in history. Lesson 1. The fragility of ambition. Roanoke was born of high hopes and imperial ambition. England sought to rival Spain's conquests, and Roanoke was the first bold step. But ambition without preparation is a dangerous game. Poor planning, limited supplies, and a lack of understanding about the land and its people made the colony vulnerable from the start. Roanoke reminds us that vision must be matched by foresight. Boldness alone is not enough. Lesson 2. The power and peril of isolation. The colonists were isolated by geography and politics. Delays caused by war and weather kept White from returning for 3 years. In that time, anything could have happened, and did. Today, in an age of hyper-connectivity, Roanoke is a stark reminder of what it means to be truly cut off. Isolation tests a community's resilience. It's a lesson that echoed loudly during modern global crises, when even the most advanced societies faced shortages, uncertainty, and fear. Lesson 3. The importance of listening. There's evidence that the Roanoke settlers may have sought help or even refuge with the local Croatan people. Some theories suggest assimilation. Others propose conflict. But one thing is clear: understanding between cultures was limited at best. Roanoke teaches us the value of listening, especially when stepping into new environments. Respect, dialogue, and partnership are key to survival, whether in the 16th century or the 21st. Lesson 4. History leaves gaps, and we must fill them wisely. With few written records and no physical evidence, the fate of Roanoke is largely speculation. That void has been filled with folklore, wild theories, and reinterpretations over centuries. This teaches us a vital lesson. History is not always complete. It's up to us to seek truth with care, to balance imagination with evidence, and to acknowledge what we do not know. Conclusion. The echoes of Roanoke. Roanoke is more than a ghost story. It's a mirror. It reflects the perils of unchecked ambition, the cost of isolation, and the consequences of misunderstanding. It reminds us that even the boldest ventures can vanish without trace if they ignore the fundamentals of human survival: cooperation, connection, and community. Though the colony was lost, its lessons remain. And in those lessons, perhaps, we find what the settlers never did: a path forward. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.